Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's do a little sound check. Let's try to get a sound check going. Good morning. And it is sounding and looking good. It is sounding and looking good. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, Stephen. I'm glad it's a good time. This is never a good time for me, but I'm here nevertheless. Good morning, Lakeside. Fur Baby Daddy. Good morning to you. Just woke up, bud. Good morning, Thierry. We'll be following Rich Nye this morning for the most part, although I do have a couple other devices open. I'm watching a few others, but I think Rich has the best go-to at the moment. So we'll be watching his Twitter feed and discussing what's happening. Sentencing for Kegan Kline begins shortly in Miami Circuit Court on 25 charges related to child porno. Kline is connected to the Delphi murders through a catfish social media profile that communicated with Libby German shortly before her death. Allegedly. Kline pled guilty with no plea deal in April to 25 charges, including child solicitation, exploitation, child porno, synthetic identity deception, and obstruction of justice. Court is in recess after a previous court hearing waiting to begin. 35 minutes ago, Kline admitted in his guilty plea to having sexually explicit photos of girls under 18, some under 12, knowing that one is 3 years old, on several of his electronic devices 11 days after the Delphi. In 2017, police raided his home in Peru, where Kline lived with TK. Kline has been held at the Miami County Jail over 2.5 years. His felonies carry sentences ranging from 6 months to 6 years each. Judge Timothy Spar will decide if Kline serves them concurrently or consecutively. The judge denied media requests for cameras in the courtroom. Of course he did. It's the way it rolls in good old Carroll County. All right, so police never named Kline as a suspect, but certainly is one. As far as we know, none of his admitted crimes involve our two victims, but hopefully we'll learn today if he's provided any information that led to the arrest of Richard Allen for the murders. No, we won't. We will not learn anything about Delphi today. Also hope to learn why Kline was taken out of jail in August by the ISP. He was brought to a federal facility for quite some time because he is working with the federal government. And why did he plead guilty with no plea agreement? Because he's made it under the table with the feds. 9:30, Kline's sentencing still has not begun, scheduled for 9 a.m. 18 minutes ago, court staff has announced that there's an indefinite delay in the Kline sentencing. No further update, but everyone's staying in the courtroom, so I assume the sentencing will still happen this morning. 3 minutes ago, Kline's defense attorney was presumably meeting in chambers with the judge. Now prosecution has been called into chambers. That means there's still some shenanigans going. Not sure what that means. Well, I just told you. As we wait for sentencing, that was supposed to start at 9. Yeah, we may go all day. And that's the latest update from Rich Nye. We'll keep an eye on it. Matter of fact, let's back out of here. In the meantime, we'll check out Samantha Johnson. Okay. Apparently she has nothing, but she has a nice photo here. So we'll come back to her later. She may be doing a video feed. Now we'll get back to Rich Nye because he's the guy. And we'll keep an eye on him. I was doing another thing here. If we go back this direction. Go here. Go here. Court staff tells us the hearing is delayed. Kline not in the courtroom. Attorneys for both sides are here talking to the judge in the chambers. So still just waiting for those attorneys. We'll stick with Rich Nye, like I said. Here it is. Okay, good morning, Mother of Dragons. Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning, Mother of Dragons. Thanks for watching here. We're trying to have the most up to date, so we'll figure this out. Sunflower. Good morning, Sunflower. If you came into Discord, you need to send me a message, please, in the Discord, if that's you. Okay. But good morning to you. Lakeside says maybe the TPO that RA filed against KK is if he ends up in the same prison. I doubt that one. I doubt that. For baby daddy says interesting. Yeah, it's like the lawyers are still doing some shenanigans at the last minute. Good morning, Cecil Hotel with your strange self. You're in and out. Yeah, keep coming in and out. We're just watching Rich. I think he's going to have the quickest info. Miss Mala, welcome in. Welcome in, Miss Mala. Mother of Dragons listening from work. Well, we hope we are on top of things. I'm expecting Rich to be the quick draw McGraw here. Hope the sound is good for you. Don't feel you have to watch. You'll just be watching me watch Twitter for the most part. I'm on another device watching some other feeds, but so far Rich has been the quickest. It's a low-key show. All we're doing is waiting. You guys are discussing. Okay, so Fur Baby Daddy says his sinuses are a lot like mine today. Yeah, it's the pollen. But you know people are going to say you're a cokehead now because you sniffled 3 times on YouTube. Yep, they'll come in and they're going to accuse you of things, Mr. Fur Baby Daddy. Aloha, Jeremy Hall. Aloha. Yeah, we are gathering for the Kegan Kline sentencing. We are anxiously awaiting any word. We're watching Rich Nye because he's quick draw McGraw when it comes to sitting in that courtroom. So we're waiting for Rich to give an update. It is that time of the year, nobody nothing. Welcome in. Welcome in everyone who's coming in. There'll be a slow trickle. They're all watching the other channels right now that have been on for 2 hours already for no reason, but I just figured it jump on at the last possible minute because there's no reason to sit here for 2 hours pontificating, waiting. So I'm just popping on now that it looks like at least the attorneys are in chambers. So maybe we'll get some motion happening soon. I told you, expect anything today. This is nuts. I told you last night, don't get your hopes up, expect anything, be prepared for the unexpected, and we are already getting it. We are already getting weirdness. So there's just absolutely nothing happening. Everything's on hold. Everything on hold. Yes, sir. No cameras in court. Unfortunately. No cameras in court. But we have a few people sitting in the courtroom and we're following them all. I know many people are over at a couple other channels, and that's fine. We're all spread out all over YouTube. Just popping up because I think it's about time. I think it's about time we might see something happen soon. So it's a good time to come on now. There's word that there's some FBI in the courthouse. I think that's pretty damn awesome and pretty telling. What I do think is immediately after this, we should get ready for some action with Delphi, okay? Because if they've been holding off with any charging related or arrest related to Delphi, they may have been waiting for this very day. We may be waiting for sentencing, and then immediately following sentencing, we might start to see, it could be immediate or it could be the next day. I think if there's going to be action with Delphi with Kline, it's going to happen after this sentencing. So could take a while, could be fireworks. We don't know. Welcome in, Captain Underpants. I see you walking in. You haven't missed a thing. We're just waiting on word from the courtroom. We're following Rich because he's quick draw McGraw here. He's on top of things. Well, there's rumors that KK is in the courtroom. Kegan is in the courtroom now. So looks like some things may be starting. I think some of the attorneys were in the courtroom. So we got some motion happening now. We got some stirrings. I'd start to get ready, guys. If you're not tuning in too closely, it might be time to start paying a little attention. Uh, Seems like some activity happening back in the courtroom. Okay, court is back in session, guys. So everyone, heads up now. Uh, Please have a good time in the chat. My ears are all open. Sorry if I'm quiet, but I'm watching 3 devices. So give me a moment, and we'll be on top of things. At 10:16, Kline has entered the courtroom. His sentencing hearing is underway. Judge says a matter came up that delayed the hearing, but now we're rolling. So you guys give some thumbs up. Let's get excited now. We're moving now. All right, guys, we're going to keep watching this page now um, because I think that you'll be first to know. You'll be first to know. We're not going to get it any quicker than right here. So far, no big surprises. They are wheeling and dealing still about the sentencing. Something probably came up, and I expect the unexpected. May have a few more meetings in chambers. Never know. But at least it's happening. At least it's happening right now. And And like I said, no matter, no telling how quickly we may see Delphi matters arise now. Because once he's sentenced, it's all done. He's freed up. And I think if there's going to be any Delphi connection, it's going to be able to go into full gear. So we will definitely be seeing something. I believe we'll be seeing something. All right, defense is asking for a continuance of sentencing. Of course they are. Of course they are. So he can review evidence he claims he has not seen. Defense says Kline may want to withdraw guilty plea based on the evidence. Prosecution says this is a stall tactic, sounds like it. And Kline has been aware of the evidence. Well, it should be crystal clear because of discovery, and the judge should be on top of knowing all of this. So now we have a delay tactic popping up. Like I said, expect the unexpected. Yep, boo, boo, boo. Bullshit. Bullshit is what I call, but we'll keep on top of it. Like I said, that was 4 seconds ago, less than a minute ago. So we're getting it as quickly as we can, and who knows what what the judge will rule. Let's keep our ears open now. Yeah, so I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit delay tactics, but him withdrawing his plea would be that would be very interesting. I mean, it's all bullshit and wheeling and dealing, and we got attorneys hard at work at fucking around and delaying everything. Um, so like I said, don't get too excited today, but we'll find out. I think now that they're in the midst of the hearing, it won't be long, probably a matter of minutes or less than 30 minutes, and we'll know the result of all this. So it's rolling now. If you got your coffee, drink it now. If you got your cigarette, smoke it now. I don't smoke cigarettes, but do what you got to do because it's stress time. Yeah, of course it's a delay tactic. It's bullshit attorney noodlings. But we'll see what happens. Rich is in the courtroom, and so I'm sticking with Rich. What do you mean, Michelle? We have no, the chat is there. It has moved on YouTube. So just go to where the comments usually are. That's where the chat is now. For some reason, they decided to move it into a stupid place. But go to where the comments usually are on videos, and you will find the chat. That will be the live chat. Sorry, Michelle. It surprised me the other day too. Michelle, don't leave. I'm telling you, you got to go to the chat. I mean, go to the comments. That's where they have moved the chat for some reason. Yeah, they put the live chat in the comments section now. Don't go to another channel. All the other channels have all the viewers. I think we got 5 people. Because we were late. But I didn't want to come on an hour or two early for no reason, just to get views. So we're on time. We were on time. So now we're just going, and we're up to the minute though. I doubt you'll find anyone else is up to the minute as we are. I'm watching 3 different people in the courtroom. Okay, the word now is there's a continuance, so we're done. Um, I'm going to confirm, I'm going to try to confirm that with Rich, but it's sounding like we got a continuance now. So, God damn it. But they got to make sure this guy gets a fair hearing, okay? I'm not sure if it's been granted yet. I'm waiting for confirmation, but I know it's requested, as you see here at the top of your screen. All right, it is sounding like there was a continuance to June, okay, but we're going to see. I'm waiting for Rich to post it here or someone else in the courtroom. I've only heard it from one, but looks like there's a delay till June 1st now, allegedly. Let's give it a moment and confirm that. Thanks for your patience. So we got a goddamn continuance, although we were already good to go. He had already pled guilty. They've been knowing this is happening, and it's bullshit defense tactics. Um, we've already had discoveries, blah 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 blah, and now we got a continuance. It appears Rich has not confirmed it, so we're gonna be on Rich's ass right now to see if he will confirm that. But a couple sources in the courtroom are saying continuance, and it's not good news. But they gotta do they have to bend over backwards to make this fair for Kline, okay? They got to bend over backwards. We don't want any appeals or we don't want any glitches in the whole process. So if they have to bend over backwards, they're gonna bend over backwards. No, no. I guarantee you, he's talked. He's talked a number of times, but no. This means that his attorneys are being successful in delaying him going to the big house. So his attorneys are doing good attorneying, and we just have to be patient. Oh, there we go. So Vic says the judge has granted. So now we have confirmation. Okay, and the bullshit. Okay, this says June 27th, actually. June 27th, 9 a.m. June 27th, 9 a.m. He's inclined to grant. New evidence has come up in the last 24 hours. Now, you got to be kidding me. What on earth new has come up in the past 24 hours? It's a total joke. There's no way. But it's all bullshittery, as you know. And we know Kline was involved in Delphi. And, um, and so we still have just a whole series of bullshittery court action in this entire case. And this is now a piece of it. So I said to expect anything, including disappointment. And yeah, so we got a little disappointment now. But according to Vic, we're looking at 9 a.m. June 27th. Let's see if anyone else has something better. Um, Rich says, Judge Timothy Spar says he is granting a continuance of sentencing based on a defense position that Kegan Kline has not reviewed certain evidence. Sounds like bullshit, but that's what all the meeting in chambers was surely about. Defense has until May 26 to file any new motions, including withdrawal. Oh, so now we now we may get withdrawal of guilty. All right. New sentencing July 27th, 9 a.m. So July 27th. July 27th. Complete bullshittery, guys, and but now we know. Now we know what's happening. So he may withdraw his guilty plea, which is insane. July 27th, 9 a.m. We may get another continuance then. You know, it's going to be delay after delay after delay. You know this case. Okay? So don't be so disappointed, but yeah, now we can take a minute and discuss it in the chat because I think we're done with the news. I totally agree, Lakeside. Because they're all connected, we may see further delays. You know, everything's going to continuously be delayed and pushed back and bullshitted. Um, it's never ending. It's never ending. Never ending. So July 27th, 9 a.m., put it in your calendars now. If you're on the replay crew, put it in your calendars. July 27th, 9 a.m., and it'll probably be a bunch of bullshit then too. We may get the withdrawal of guilty plea. That would be insane. Hey, we may end up going to trial. We may end up going to trial. Boy, wouldn't that be fireworks? I am not a lawyer, don't know shit, but this is just a long line of delays, bullshit, and posturing from all of these parties. And yes, we have GK and RA. They're all pushing back. Now Kline is pushing back. So be prepared for a few years of bullshittery. So we're getting two words here. We're getting June 27th and July 27th. Maybe Rich Nye means June. Maybe Rich means June. Just right here on the screen, you see June and July both. So let's try to get some clarity on that before we shut it down. So don't put it in your calendars quite yet. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm still not I'm not hearing clear word from any of these people there if we're talking about June or July. So there are several saying June 1st. So right now we got a little contention about the date. Anyone in the chat got a solid line on the date? Are we talking June or July? Rich Nye is usually the go-to, right? Rich is saying July 27. There are some saying June. Exactly, Stephen. What on earth could be new in the past 24 hours? I mean, this is insane. It's insane. Yeah, so I don't know if we're talking June or July 27th. Really don't know. We're going to keep watching it though, and we're going to get a final word on that. June 1st is what some are saying. So we have three dates. We have June 27th, July 27th, and June 1st. People in the courtroom are saying June 1st now. So we'll find out soon. It's not anything to obsess over, but basically June or July. So we'll find out pretty shortly if it's June or July. Let's keep our ears open. Of course, never a clear answer. It's the most bullshit thing you've ever heard of. And Lakeside, yeah, we just know it's not today. It's June or July. Holly is in the courtroom. I just sent her a message. We're going to see if she clarifies. Holly is saying June 1st. And some of the reporters are saying June 27th and July 27th. So, yeah, so who knows? It's one of these June or July dates. It's not today, like Lakeside is saying. Yeah, Jeremy, exactly. And the thing is, it's not just this. It's Richard Allen. It's Garrett Kurtz. It's all of these parties. It's just constant delay and bullshit. Never seen anything like it, and it's going to be a couple more years playing out. The restraining order has nothing to do with Kline. I mean, come on. What fucking smoking crack? Restraining order is something we don't know. There's no use. I cannot stand all the speculating about it. We don't know. Let's wait till we know something. And all we know is there's some sort of TRO and injunction in place or being requested. So let's wait till we know something. The speculating is fucking stupid. Pardon my language. We know nothing about it. Yeah, well, when Allen was arrested, it was not that day, and today is not that day, and you won't see that day for several more years, guaranteed. We will not see that day for a while. So get it out of your system. Jeremy says, really makes me believe some higher ups are involved. Of course they are. Of course they are. All of this manipulation means something big at play, in my opinion. Yes, and we've got an entire federal umbrella. Normal folks don't have access to this kind of defense. Yeah, like I said, from the beginning, none of this has made sense. There's clear corruption happening. There's protection. There's misdirection. There are power players at work. Power players at work, guaranteed, and we're calling them out. Okay, now WTHR is saying July 27th at 9 a.m. Okay, July 27th. So we've heard June 27th, July 27th, and June 1st. But now it looks like the news channel is saying July 27. So maybe it is July 27. Rich is saying July 27. Okay. So I think Vic is full of shit, maybe. Maybe it's not June 27. And maybe the people saying June 1st are also full of shit. Kind of looking like it's July 27 from the more reliable sources. July? Okay, yeah, so I think we're looking at July 27. I think we're looking at July 27, folks, 9 a.m. So that'll give us something to do in late July. Everyone was all excited for this morning. But yeah, July 27th, potentially. Exactly, Jeremy. Exactly, Jeremy. They've delayed this so long, they've covered so much up. Carroll County is completely corrupt. I have said it once, I'll say it again. Carroll County is completely corrupt. It needs an enema. My opinion, I'm sticking to it, hypothetically, allegedly, for educational purposes only. This says the decision came, well, let's read it. Let's read it. Okay. The judge overseeing the child case against Kegan Kline has granted continuance in the case. His sentencing has been delayed until July. So I think we are looking at July 27. Decision came as Kline's defense attorneys requested the continuance so that time could be had to review new evidence in the case. And I'm going to put in here that allegedly that's popped up in the past 24 hours. What are the odds of that? The continuance at the moment does not mean that Kline has withdrawn his guilty plea. The judge told defense attorneys that they have until May 26 to file any new motions in the case. which could include a withdrawal of Kline's guilty plea. So they have until May 26. Kline pled guilty to 25 child P charges earlier this year in regard to fake online profile he ran called Anthony Shots. He used that profile to solicit naked pictures from underage girls and probably to sell drugs. Apologize. Prosecutors are hoping Kline gets as much time in prison as possible by serving consecutive sentences, arguing in a court filing last week that his crimes do not consist of a single episode of criminal conduct, but instead constitute several crimes of violence. Well, yeah, so it's not criminal conduct to do what he did? Kline's defense says he has mental illnesses, including bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. Bullshit, and is pushing for a lenient sentence. Bullshit. Defense attorneys being good defense attorneys. Kline has also been connected to the Delphi murder investigation. Yes, he has, since he is said to have communicated with LG through the profile before she and AW were murdered. Yeah, and he also allegedly was at the scene. Kline has not been charged or even listed as a person of interest in the Delphi murders, but we know what he told others. All allegedly, speculatively, and for educational purposes only. Yeah, forgive me for the language and for the frustration, but Carroll County is completely corrupt, and I will maintain that until they prove otherwise. But so far, we got no indication that there's not a complete cesspool of corruption in Carroll County, Indiana. Hey, Melon, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Melon. We're just kind of wrapping it up, to be honest with you, Melon. Nice one, Fur Baby Daddy. You got the jokes. So that's all the news we got. I don't see anything from our people in the courtroom. Anything further? Oh yeah, Melon, you didn't miss much. We were just trying to follow to stay abreast of the situation, and what it looks like is July 27th, 9 a.m. You can see here on the screen. Okay, 9 a.m., July 27. That's what we're going to be dealing with, most likely. The judge says that there's until May 26 for any changes. In other words, if he wants to withdraw his guilty plea, which we hope doesn't happen. And there have been several people saying June 1st, but I think those are mistaken. We don't know yet. We're waiting on confirmation as to the exact date, but you know, that will come out in the next day or so. Everyone will be solid on that, but it's still kind of up for grabs between June 1st and July 27th. But you didn't miss much, Melon. Good, Mother of Dragons. You feel the same way? Yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious, but it's only obvious if you can sense it. Exactly, nobody. All she missed was more bullshit, court bullshit, and attorneys doing what they do best. So we're talking about July 27th, seems to be the final word here. It looks like the matter of evidence that he hadn't seen allegedly. Uh, Word is going around now that it revolves around transcripts of interviews. So the defense is claiming that they had not been aware of these transcripts of interviews, which seems unlikely, which means lawyering bullshit. But it appears that they got away with it today by claiming they had not seen some sort of interview transcripts, and that appears to be the deal. And we still have the dates at contention, right? We have July 29th in this post here. We got July 27th, July 29th, June 27th, June 1st. So everyone's fucked up with the dates. So we're going to figure the dates out. But it appears that the issue is revolving around interview transcripts that he allegedly had not seen, which I call bullshit. Hello, Les. Hello, Leslie. Welcome in. Sorry for the volume there. Welcome in, Leslie. Hey, I got it, Thierry. I got it. Well, let's take a look at it. Just a moment. Um, Leslie says Jeremy Hall exactly this. These butt heads will be dead before justice is served. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal, right? And they're gonna try to make Kegan. They're gonna try to make Richard Allen the fall guy. In my opinion, that's what they're trying to do. These corrupt Carroll County dickheads. They're trying to. They want to make everything go away with Richard Allen. Well, he was certainly involved, allegedly, for educational purposes only. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to throw him under the bus so none of them get caught up in it. But we're not going to let that happen. People will never let this case go until they feel it's been properly resolved. You guys ready for this? You guys want to see Fat Ass himself?
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you kill Abby and Libby?
Kegan, did you lure Richard Allen?
Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you know Richard Allen?
Did you tell Richard Allen where Libby was? Are you associated with the Delphi murders? Well, that's it, guys. There's going to be a continuance, and June 1st is the deadline. Actually, May 27th is a deadline for filing the first time, and then June 1st, and then we have July 27th at 9 a.m. sentencing. So unfortunately, he's planning on changing his plea. That's very unfortunate.
Hey Thierry, would you mind linking Julie's channel here in the chat right now? Please post Julie's channel, please. Okay, here is Julie's channel, guys. Julie's channel, Julie Melvin. Wonderful Julie Melvin. She's provided us with this footage today, and please go check her channel out and watch it there. This is Julie's channel. Let's watch it once more, just one more time for anyone who might have not been watching. Aaron, you have a fat ass too? Yeah, but you also are not a disgusting Jabba the Hutt pedophile. So we will definitely never judge you because of your fat ass. But oh, Mr. Kline deserves every remark he gets. Guaranteed. And more. I'm being super nice, actually. And you know it. But yeah, guys, check out Julie Melvin's channel. Thank you, Julie, for allowing us to use it. Julie's channel is linked here. And here we go. Let's watch it once more.
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you kill Abby and Libby?
Kegan, did you lure Richard Allen?
Keep it down in the courthouse, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk to him.
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you know Richard Allen?
Did you tell Richard Allen where Libby was? Are you associated with the Delphi murders?
And off he goes. Off he goes to eat some more food on our dime.
Well, that's it, guys. There's going
That's
to
Mr.
be
Kline.
a
He doesn't look
continuance,
too happy, does he?
And June
I don't know about you guys. He certainly
first
knows he's in a
is
bag of shit right now. He does not
the
look too
deadline.
happy.
Actually, May 27th is a deadline for filing the first time, and then June 1st, and then
Yeah,
we
he needs to
have
eat because he's hungry. He just had breakfast a couple hours
July
ago.
27th at 9
Starving
a.m.
now,
sentencing.
right now.
So unfortunately,
But thank you, T-Ree and
he's
Julie.
planning on changing
Julie, I
his
can't wait to
plea.
talk to you. We got
That's
some
very
things to talk about.
unfortunate.
Okay, we're going back to Rich Nye before closing it out. Uh, he's my favorite to follow. I'm not sure, Lakeside. I know the deadline is May 26th. That's that much we know. So maybe you're right. Maybe May 26th is the deadline. If he's going to change the plea, and maybe June 1st will be regarding that. There's been so many conflicting dates thrown out now. We had July 27, we had June 27, and we had June 1st. So it's pretty complicated not being there personally to know. But it'll come out today. Everyone will understand by later today. Right now, I'm interested in looking at this. Yes, Fur Baby Daddy, he has pled guilty, but if he wants to change the plea, he has until May 26th to change that plea, and that's upsetting. You see here, May 26th. Let me find it. Right here, May 26th. That would be very upsetting. That would be very upsetting if he changes that plea. But then we may go to trial. So I mean, a lot of unknowns, but it's typical for this bullshit case. But I guess that's where we're left today. A whole bag of nothing. Delay, bullshit stall tactics, etc. There's no way he didn't know about the transcript of the interviews. His attorneys would have known every single interview he's ever done, the dates of them, and would have already requested transcripts. So it's total bullshit. Absolutely no way. For it to pop up in the past 24 hours makes no sense. It's just a stall tactic. It may be tied to corruption because the higher-ups don't want him to complete this at this point yet, but we have no clue. We're just watching it all happen, and that's all we can do. And yes, hey, welcome in, Kayak, and please hit the like. Please hit the like. I know everyone else is in everyone else's channel. Some people were on super early this morning. I waited until I knew that we were going to be hearing something, so I'm a little late to the game, but I still appreciate all of your likes and comments. Oh yeah, of course. Of course, nobody. He's trying to gain leverage, and someone as big as him, you wouldn't expect he'd need much. He's Anyway, he's pretty leveraged, but that's my fat joke for the day. Or did I already get one in? With a scumbag like that, I'll do a fat joke every minute, okay? But no, it's just bullshit defense tactics. But I'm surprised the judge went for it. But like I said, he certainly wants to ensure that the system bends over backwards for Kline, because I think Kline is a linchpin in this Delphi case, and if that is so, they will try to make sure that Kline is given every opportunity to be treated as most fairly as possible, so that because everything hinges on him, or at least not everything, a lot will be hinging upon Kline, in my opinion. So they're trying to give him as much latitude as they can. Yeah, of course, Captain Underpants. We're going to do our regular show tonight. So I'll be on later this evening with the normal, regular night show. I just wanted to come on for this. I was slightly excited, but I expected disappointment and surprise, and we got it. We got the bullshit sandwich again today. What do you expect from a cow like Kline? Yukio, welcome in. Welcome in, Yukio. Yep, just a whole bunch of disappointment, but now we have some dates, okay? We really have to watch for May 26th, because they have until May 26th to change the plea. So if there's going to be any bullshit plea change, it will be May 26th or prior. So we can be watching the my case up until May 26th for that. Some people are saying that June 1st would be the hearing about that, and then that July 27 would be the continuance here. So we have July 27, 9 a.m. Of course, that may all get pushed back. It's constant pushbacks with everyone involved in this Delphi homicide investigation, which is good. It's definitely a good sign, because the continual pushbacks means continual wheeling and dealing behind the scenes. So I know it's frustrating on our end, but as an objective observer, I would say that the continual pushbacks that we're seeing among all these parties who are potentially involved is a great sign. It means they've been wheeling and dealing for a while now, especially since Allen's arrest. So I believe since 2019, there's been deals happening, and certainly since 2022. So we got a whole bunch of wheeling and dealing, and with a bunch of defense tactics involved. So we're going to see pushbacks, but I think they're good pushbacks. Lakeside. Yeah, that's about the most obvious statement of the day, right? Anthony Shots himself is a bullshit artist. I mean, look at the body, the cars, the money, and then look at this pig, Oh, did I make another fat joke? Oh, yes, I meant to. All right, and Yukio says, and sometimes people just decide to not be scared and tell the truth. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's been a total bullshit sandwich from day one. So what else do you expect out of Carroll County, Delphi, and all of these assholes? Hey, welcome in, Lilith. Your ears must have been burning and itching, because we've been thinking about you, talking about you. I'm glad you were there today, and can't wait to hear your thoughts. But I look forward to talking with you, Lilith. Yukio says, how many Anthonys are there? Well, we know there's two for fucking sure, and those two are KK and TK, okay? There are at least two Anthony Shots. I believe there could be three. I believe you got 2 or 3 Anthony Shots, in my opinion. at least when it comes to Delphi, okay? Because different Anthony shots at different times, but I think in Delphi you got 2 to 3 Anthony shots on the ground, feet on the ground. My opinion. All right. GP, welcome in. Well, I think everyone's scared, you know. Shit, I think Kurtz is scared. I think Garrett's scared, Kline's scared, Allen's scared. They're all scared. And the people who should be most scared are those who are not arrested yet or in custody. They should be the most fucking scared. Exactly, Yukio. You got 2 or 3, I think. You got 2 or 3 shots. I've said that before in a live stream. I made a whole deal of it. All right. Terry says, hey, Lilith. Nobody says, hey. Yukio because he's scared of his dad? No, he's scared of getting killed in prison. Okay? So is Allen. Because any of these assholes, they know if they go down for Delphi, other inmates are going to try to kill them. I mean, don't you know that? Anybody goes down for Delphi, they're going to have a price on their head in the facility. They're more scared of getting killed by other prisoners than they are of what we think of them. Of course, Holly. But at least we talk good about you. Everyone else talks shit about you. We talk good shit about you because we love you and we know what you're doing. But yeah, no, what I was saying was that you were posting in the courtroom that it's June 1st for some reason, and I'm thinking that has to do with the change of plea if there will be one. But everyone else is saying July 27th. But I sent you an email or two because me and someone else want to talk to you. A couple of us want to talk to you when you're ready. No rush, no pressure. You do you. But sure would love to talk to you. Tina, welcome in, Tina. Thanks for the rose or the flower, whatever. Who the hell knows what kind of flower that is? Oh, Lilith, you going to talk to Keegs? Yeah, tell his fat ass do the right thing. I know you always do that because you're awesome. Keep encouraging him to do the right thing because if he does the right thing, no one's going to kill him in jail. You know, if he does the right thing and gives up the actual killers, people are going to let him slide. They're going to be hateful to him. But as long as they know he's not directly involved in this, he'll be okay. But if he keeps fucking up and not cooperating, people are going to try to hurt him because they're going to suspect that he did something wrong. So, yeah, please keep encouraging him to cooperate. And thank you. Okay. All right. GP chiming in. No, he's not scared of his father. That's not what he's scared of. Yeah, GP, that's what he's scared of. He's scared of being killed in prison because when the word hits about the actual murderers, they will be killed in prison if they're not protected. Oh, Yukio says, yes, Holly, the rest are haters. It's okay. Check your email or just reach out to me in Discord. Whenever it's good for you, sweetie. All right. Fur baby daddy, you're so funny. Charlie Murphy, welcome in, dude. You guys, Charlie Murphy is one of my Discord besties, okay? Charlie Murphy's a good dude. He doesn't come to the live streams often, but he's my Discord partner, so say what up to Charlie. He's awesome to talk to. No, I don't believe he's scared of Tony at all. There's no way. It's not about Tony. I mean, we got to wake up here. If anything, he's not scared of Tony because he can rat Tony out and already has. He's already ratted Tony out. Come on, guys. You guys got to really understand what has been said already. He's given up Tony. And yeah, Lilith, he needs to do the right thing. Just tell him that. Because the more right he does, the more safe he'll be. Because the more he tries to hide shit, the more people are going to want to kick his ass. So he just needs to do the right thing and he'll be safe. He gives up the assholes, then people will put their anger on those assholes and not all on him. He doesn't want to take the brunt of this. He needs to do the right thing, period. And that's what Holly is helping with, and she has been. He's already started telling the truth. We know that much. But yeah, I agree, Yukio. It's just like Ron Logan, right? When you tell the whole truth, you get protected. And he needs protection. Kegan is one motherfucker who needs protection, period. Because they will kill him. Yeah, you know what the rumor is, Lilith? That it has to do with interview transcripts. So what kind of interview transcripts did his attorneys not know about? And what kind of interview transcripts have suddenly appeared out of nowhere in the past 24 hours for them to be able to use this? So the word on the street already is that it has to do with transcripts of an interview. So you can ask him about that if you want, but that's the rumor now, that it's about interview transcripts that he just became aware of, which I don't buy at all. Those attorneys would have known about every interview he's ever done. Oh, GP, we know. We watched in the stream last night, we went over Garrett's action. There's all kind of shit popped up with Garrett in the past 48 hours. And Richard Allen. It's all three musketeers, right? It's the fucking three musketeers. It's all happening simultaneously, all kind of stuff. And it's been going that way for a while. If you're watching the My Case. Yeah, well, they're going to want to get him, okay? They do want to get him. But it's just like Richard Allen. They want to get him because they think he's the lone wolf. But the truth needs to all come out. And when the truth comes out, then they can direct their anger to the actual individuals who did the murders. And they will deserve that anger. But if these low-hanging fruit want to take the brunt of that heat, then let them. But I recommend that they go ahead and cooperate fully. I think Ron Logan did. Eventually. That's what he's trying to do today. Yeah, Yukio, Holly regularly has been working with him and encouraging him to cooperate. That's why she doesn't deserve the shit talking that happens. He isn't scared of people, he's just afraid to tell the truth. Yeah, he needs to tell the truth. Because we have an idea of what the truth is, and, you know, some of it's already gone to law enforcement. So he just needs to go ahead and tell it, because then they'll know that he's fully cooperating, because they already know some of it. No, I didn't see anything worthwhile. Hey, Holly, yeah, why don't you come on tonight? You want to do 30 minutes? Why don't we do this, Holly? Email me. Check your email, check your Gmail when you're free. And I think we should do a 30-minute little recap of your experience today. But I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for reaching out. I've been blowing up your Gmail. You're going to laugh. Nobody says, "What up, Charlie?" Yeah, Charlie's the man. Now, I mean, in Discord, Charlie and I talk regularly. He just doesn't make it over to YouTube often. I saw that, Michelle. I saw your comments, but you're mistaken. See, YouTube has moved the live chat to the comments. So usually when you go on videos and replays, you go to the comment section. Well, for some stupid reason, YouTube has decided that they're going to put the live chat in the comment section now. So if you don't realize that, you can't find it right away. But if you just click on the comments section where you would normally put comments, the live chat will pop up from there. It's really kind of strange and new. It tricked me. But that's where it is. And sorry you missed it. Sorry you missed it. It was nothing, though. We were just watching in real time. I was watching Holly. I was watching Rich Nye. I was watching a couple others in the building to try to be on top of things. But yeah, so we figured it out. All right, let's see. Hey, Jinxie, welcome in, Jinx. Yeah, we're just talking shit about Kline. That's all we've been doing is making jokes about his weight. All right, Furry Baby Daddy. Yeah, Holly and I will probably talk for a little bit live. I am never one to pressure anyone, so I would never pressure Holly to do anything other than check her email. All right, Terry says, love you, Jinx. Something says it was done in January, February 2019, so before KK and even before the change in direction. Jinx says, KK is really dragging his chunky feet on his way to prison, it seems. See, only a Kentucky girl knows a word like chunky. Yeah, hit them chunky feet. Don't worry, he's scared. You can see it in his eyes. He knows he's in a world of trouble, or a bag of shit, like I like to call it. All right. Yeah, Jeremy, I totally get it. He wanted protection because he knew they would beat him to death. And that's what they'll do. They'll beat you to death or they'll shank you. If they know you killed some kids, you're going to be at risk of being killed all the time. Yep, so I totally get it. Charlie Murphy says, hey, nobody. Yeah, Illinois, they got woke. Illinois got woke. Look at Chicago. It's a total joke. Jinx, you killing me, sweetie. How do you get that fat in jail? Somebody's feeding him some commissary. He's got a line on some commissary, and it ain't just Holly. So, I mean, this dude here, where's he getting all that grub? GP finds it hilarious. Chunky ass. Yeah, he's eating his ass off, though. That much we know. Oh, Little Prof woke up. He's raising hell now. Little Prof is going to be repeating my bad words now, so I got to watch my language. Yeah, he is definitely the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. With facial hair that his cellmates get to pluck out. Gross. Oh, some weirdness, man. Something. I would lose all my weight in jail. I'd go down to 90 pounds, guaranteed. I'd be so damn stressed out. Plus the food's shit. Imagine the shittiness of this food, and he's woofing it down. Frosty the Doughboy. Tell you, the fat jokes never fail with this guy. Chunky Kline.
Kegan Kline.
You hearing me? You guys are killing me with the jokes. Well, so last night it was about castration, and then now today it's about an overweight pedophile. God have mercy. Hilarious. You made Little Prof say it, Lee. Lee Cordell made Little Prof go there. He's fat shaming Klein now.
Shaming Kline now.
Oh yeah. Little Prof's down with it. He's down with the fat shaming. Fur baby daddy says I'd weigh 12 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, I would weigh very little. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, GP, someone is sending a lot of damn commissary, because you know how expensive that commissary is? I mean, let's be honest here. If you're talking about a couple Pop-Tarts and a bag of coffee, you're talking $20. If you're talking about some chips, a candy bar, and a pack of fruit punch, you're talking $19. You know, even the smallest amount of snacks, you know, a jar of peanut butter with a pack of ramen and some instant coffee with creamer, you know, it's $25. So every little item is costing, and look at him, he's getting lots of commissary, and it's high dollar product. It's not cheap to get that shit. It's extremely expensive. It's outrageous, actually. It's outrageous how much they want for that commissary for people, especially if your person in there is innocent. They're exploiting. You know, it's really the prison system is exploiting the families of the prisoners for cash. So, you know, they're asking for $25 for $8 worth of snacks. Jinx says, Chunky Kline. Yeah. See, Little Prof is down with the fat shaming. Cecil Hotel, I do. No, do I? I don't think I do the PayPal yet. I haven't set that up. But I have the Cash App and the Buy Me a Coffee in the About section. But if you go to the About section, you'll find my contacts and my funding pathways. So just check out the About section. I have a Cash App, a Buy Me a Coffee, and a Discord membership. Yeah, if you can even get the ramen because usually they don't sell them individually. They'll sell them as a pack of 4 or 5 items, because they're going to get at least $20 to $30 out of you for the various little packages. So they'll have they'll have a pack of ramen, a pack of fruit punch powder, a pack of like a candy bar and maybe some breath mints. You know, $24. Isn't that funny? We're not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to make him keep doing it like a parrot. But, yeah, Chunky, Mr. Chunky. Chunky Funky. You know he don't smell too good. Especially with the once, twice a week showers. Oh my goodness, imagine the smell. Jinx, I will not make it into a short. I'm done with the shorts with Little Prof and the Klein. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe we can get some kind of fat shaming statement on tape. That'll be different than that one, and we'll go with that. Let's see what we can come up with. I know I can't blame you for trying. Yeah, the old chunky flunky skunky donkey. That's what he is. That's what he is. But you know, they made a good play today. They made their play, so they got some more time. They got themselves some more time. And like I said, all the wheeling and dealing, it's only positive. Okay, it's only positive. The wheeling and dealing is a good sign because if they're all wheeling and dealing behind the scenes, that means things are getting done. And that's all we want. So let's be patient. Let's be okay with being patient as long as they're dealing. Oh, look at this beautiful photo. Oh my gosh. You guys check this one out. Unbelievable. Thank you, Rich. Thanks for posting this. Wow, he's not looking too good or too happy, right? No, Aaron, I'm not teaching him that. He doesn't know what we're talking about. He's just repeating me from across the room. He's not looking at what I'm looking at. He just hears me saying funny things with my voice. He's a little parrot. But I will surely shame this guy because he's shameworthy. I'll shame him in every way possible. Hey, Charlotte, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. We're almost done. We're just wrapping it up. He doesn't look too happy, does he? He doesn't look too happy at all. Nope, doesn't look too happy there. You know, I was wondering that, T-Ree, because I've never noticed that before. I've never noticed that before. I've also not looked very closely, but yeah, I agree. I've never noticed that, but who knows? Welcome in, Cheeks. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you before, but yeah, he definitely looks like he knows he's in a world of trouble. All right. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, GP. I just didn't want to say it, but I hadn't noticed those tats before. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they say. It looks like Kline, right? Doesn't it look like Kline? Kline? That's what it looks like from here. Yeah, but no, he doesn't look too happy. He really doesn't. I think that he's not too happy, but he'll figure out what to do because time's running out. May 26th. He's got until May 26th to make a big move. And I'm sure he's dealing behind the scenes. We already know some of it, but we'll figure more out. I know Holly's going to encourage him right now. She's going to continue to encourage him to cooperate. Or as she says, to do the right thing. We're trying to get him to do the right thing, right? Yeah, he's a shitbag, Leslie. Pardon my language. August. Well, I can't really argue with you there. Well, you're exactly right, GP. I mean, he befriended Noe, thankfully, because Noe was able to gain some intelligence to share with law enforcement. So he befriends people, and that's how he is. And hopefully, he's probably starved for any kind of friendship whatsoever his entire life, But hopefully, that has benefited by maybe there are more who have cooperated. We just know about Noe, but there could be others he's spoken with who have spoken with investigators. So, yeah, for sure he doesn't want to go to the big house because he knows that's where he'll get hurt. So I'm encouraging that he do the right thing so that the right people can get the brunt of that anger from the inmates. Because, yeah. And here's the final word that defense has until May 26th to file any new motions, including withdrawal of guilty plea. New sentencing date is July 27. July 27, 9 a.m. July 27th, 9 a.m. Okay? So they have until May 26th. We have to keep watching my case until May 26th. See if he withdraws that guilty plea or not. And then for the time being, July 27th, 9 a.m. is our date. But that's subject to change. We do know that. Yeah, that's why that's why I don't feel sorry for him looking like he's unhappy. He has made his own bed. It's time to lie in it. And the only thing he can do to make it more comfortable is fully cooperate with authorities. The more cooperation he gives, the more comfortable that bed's going to be. I don't feel sorry for him one bit. Oh, he's terrified, Cecil. He's terrified because the big guys are there and they want to kick his ass already. They're going to want to kick his ass the second they're going to be expecting him, actually. They'll be waiting on his arrival. So he should be afraid. Yeah, Charlotte, thank you for the input. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, but he will, that's why he's given up what he gave up to Noe, because he's thirsty for any kind of interaction. And so that might work to the prosecution's benefit and to the case and justice that he's probably talked too much to too many people. But we'll find out eventually if he did or not. But we know that at least to some he has. Nobody says right on target. Yeah, the secrecy. Well, they're all trying to cover each other's asses, but including some of the corrupt higher ups. But time will work it out. Time's going to work this all out. I want to show that photo once more because it's such a gem. Kline leaves Miami County Courthouse after his sentencing hearing was continued. He says there is evidence he never had a chance to review, which is allegedly a transcript of an interview, which is total bullshit because his attorneys would have known every single interview he's ever done and they would have already acquired transcripts. But allegedly, there's a transcript they had not reviewed, and he may even withdraw his guilty plea. His attorney has until May 26 to file new motions. And the sentencing is rescheduled for July 27th, 9 a.m. And that's your guy right there. That's your big boy right there. Not looking too happy today. Not looking happy at all. Cecil, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry. I can tell you now, don't feel sorry. He needs to say all that he knows and make his future a little easier on himself. That's what he needs to do. He needs to make his own life a little more easy. Just go ahead and talk, big boy. I decided I'd play this for you before we go out. Before we finish out. Excuse me. Before we finish out, let's take another look at this. Thanks to Julie Melvin. Go subscribe to her channel. Julie Melvin. It's linked in the chat. With some Jinx, would you please try to drop Julie Melvin's channel in the chat and we'll take a look at this?
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you kill Abby and Libby?
Kegan, did you lure Richard Allen?
Keep it down in the courthouse, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk to him.
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you know Richard Allen?
Did you tell Richard Allen where Libby was? Are you associated with the Delphi murders?
And thanks to Julie Melvin
Well,
for
that's
taking
it,
this video.
guys.
It's
There's
posted
going
on her
to
channel.
be a continuance, and
It's posted on her
June
channel. I linked it here.
1st
Go
is
subscribe to Julie's channel and watch her videos.
the
She's awesome.
deadline. Actually,
And
May
she is one of the
27th
most
is the
incredible
deadline for
locals
filing the first
that
time,
is covering this
and then
case.
June 1st, and then we have
And we owe Julie a lot of thanks for a lot of things
July
that
27th
go on behind
at
the
9
scenes that we don't
a.m.
even know about.
sentencing.
So thank you,
So
Julie.
unfortunately,
Thank you
he's
very much for this,
planning on
Julie. We'll watch
changing
it
his
twice
plea.
because I'm not going to
That's
talk
very
over it. I
unfortunate.
know I'm talking over it. But we'll watch it again. Thanks to Julie.
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you kill Abby and Libby?
Kegan, did you lure Richard Allen?
Keep it down in the courthouse, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk to him.
Mr. Kline, are you affiliated with the Delphi murders? Did you know Richard Allen?
Did you tell Richard Allen where Libby was? Are you associated with the Delphi murders? Well, that's it, guys. There's going to be a continuance, and June.
Delphi murders, did you kill Abby?
Yeah, he don't look too happy. He does not look very happy. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Julie is amazing, and I really appreciate her sharing this and allowing us to use it. Welcome in, Jen. Thank you very much. I saw your nice comment here, too. Thank you for saying that. Welcome, everyone who's coming in late. We're almost done. We're wrapping it up. I just wanted to share that on the way out. Everyone who's coming in, thank you for coming in. Please go subscribe to Julie Melvin. She's got great info. All right, Charlotte, welcome in, Charlotte. Good to see you. He is deprived of healthy interaction and all that goes with it. His forming processing of the world differs hugely from an individual that resides in a singular reality. He is many people. Yeah, and he's also large. Yeah, but here's what's going to happen. He's going to keep dealing, and everyone else is dealing. And so, give it time. We're dealing with this. We're dealing with them dealing. And that's the best we could hope for. Mother of Dragons loves everyone. All right. And there's Julie's channel once again. Go check her out. She's awesome. And she's helpful behind the scenes. Charlie Murphy says he's got to be pushing 350, 400. I would say, yeah, easy. Yeah. How is he getting all that commissary? That's what I don't understand. How do you get that much commissary as expensive as it is? I know, Michelle. It's all lawyer bullshit. You know they knew about this transcript and every single interview he's ever done. They know about what interviews he's done and they have transcripts. So it's just lawyer delay tactics, but maybe it'll work out for the best. Well, yeah, Charlie, we're not going to wish that on anyone. But I think for his own health's sake, he got to do something different. He can't keep gaining like that. That's a recipe for disaster. He is rather large. He is rather large. It's not healthy. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what turns out. Like I said, we have until May 26th to watch my case. So it could be incredible, you know. Something could pop off before May 26th or on May 26th. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye every day on my case, for sure. Exactly. Well, Michelle, that's what I mean about the dealing. I mean, just in the past 48 hours, you had Kurtz with a whole bunch of action. You had Richard Allen with some action. And now you have Kline with action. So you guys, I'm not alleging anything, but just put this in your brain and let it mix us around. You got Kurtz, Kline, and Allen all having simultaneous action. Okay? You have Allen with the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction request. You have Kurtz with all kind of legal shenanigans. Maybe we can look at that on the way out before I shut it down. And you have today Kline, you know. So you already know what's up with Allen. You already know from today what's up with Kline. Now let's go and look at Kurtz then. Let's check Kurtz out and see what happened yesterday with him, because it was very interesting. In the meantime, let's see. This is Charlie Murphy's last fat joke. Yeah, he's eating a lot. That's what I'm getting at. How is he affording all that food? How is he affording it? The commissary is extremely expensive. How is he dealing with that? All right, you're out of here, GP. See you later. We're out of here too. We're going to look at Kurtz and then call it a day. Just a moment. All right, guys. All right, guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh, man, we got to get this now. We got something new pop up. We got an order now on what happened. Oh, wow, we got an order, so we haven't heard what this is yet. But anyhow, that's what I mean. You know, imagine you got Klein with all this shit happening, you got Allen with shit happening, and look at Kurtz here. Yesterday, okay, yesterday. We'll start here at the top with yesterday. Pre-trial conference, okay, hearing, 9 a.m. for the appointment of a special prosecutor, okay. You got an appointment of an attorney, Cody Spear, okay. So the public defender, Cody Spear, yesterday we were saying let's check into him. We have some rescheduling and pushbacks. We have a pretrial conference for August 17th at 9 a.m. We have Delgado and Spear, okay. And look at here, today, we have orders issued, sent to the attorneys. This may be the decision about a special prosecutor. So all of our buddies who are on top of getting contact with the journalists and court system, what is this new order here? What is this here? What is this right here? Okay. Maybe someone with access can get us some info on this. Is this a special prosecutor now? Let's figure out what's going on with Kurtz. But this is what I mean. Kurtz, just in the past 48 hours, all kind of shit. Allen and Kline. So I don't find it to be coincidental because it's continuous. If you go back and look over the past 6 months, it's been constant simultaneous happenings with these parties. All right. And that's it, guys. We'll be wrapping it up. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, GP said he has to run, so we said goodbye. Charlotte said thank you, and I say thank you, Charlotte. Thank you so much. Jinx says have a good day. Leslie says, I think KK took all of RA's food. I think you're right. Is that what's going on? He's a bully. He's taking all of RA's lunch. All right. Charlie says, just looking at the recent legal motions by lawyers, it seems that RA, KK, and GK are involved. Well, that's my allegation, but of course, this is for educational purposes only. It's hypothetical and speculative, but it's my opinion that you are absolutely correct, Mr. Murphy, and that's why we get along in the damn Discord. Awesome comment there, Charlie. Awesome comment. Yeah, and Charlie, what I'm getting at is if you go and look back over the past 6 months, compare them side by side, all three of these clowns. Compare them side by side. It's always within days of each other, if not on the same day. All right. And thank you, Charlie. Libra Scales is finding something entertaining, and I just find the laugh entertaining. So thanks for laughing, Libra Scales, and welcome in. All right. Thank you, Mother of Dragons. Yeah, it's quite a trio of clowns, isn't it? But they've been playing this Three Monkeys game, right? Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. They're completely evil, but don't want to see, hear, or speak it. But they will be. They will be. They're going to each try to save their own ass. And KK has given up on trying to save his father's ass. So all this ass saving, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Thanks for all the laughs, Charlotte. Laughs and flowers and hearts is what I like in my chat. Oh, Libra Scale says she's laughing at the joke about, yeah, Charlie's awesome joke. Who made the joke about stealing the food? I got to go back and find it because that was a gold one. Gold right there. Oh, it's Leslie. Leslie's bringing the goods. Yeah, Leslie. He's bullying. Kline's bullying Alan and taking all his lunch money and shit. Oh my goodness, how hilarious. I'm only good with the fat jokes because he totally deserves every single one of them. You can beat him up however you want, in my opinion. He deserves it. Yeah, you can see him go and take his lunch tray with the shitty prison food and eating it all. And then he probably makes Richard go steal someone else's food too and give it to him. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of food happening with these guys. But yeah, what I gotta say, I mean, I really must say, they appear to all have great attorneys. I mean, look at these attorneys, dude. I think any outside observer would agree that this seems to be some great attorney shenanigans going on with these people. So we'll see. Yeah, they are the fucking three monkeys. They don't want to speak, hear, or see the evil that they have perpetrated. But they're going to be rolling on each other. They have already started, I'm pretty sure. So they can all go to hell. Anyway, we'll watch them go to hell in the next couple years. We'll watch them all go to hell. And it'll be a joy to do. Anyway, thank you so much, Jinxie. Jinxie, would you post the Cash App Buy Me a Coffee and Discord link? They're also in the About Me section if you're on the replay. Don't fret. I just want them up there in case people are interested, but they're clearly in the About Me section on the YouTube channel landing page. So check out the About tab if you want to be able to get at me. Yeah, they are not supposed to, Libra scales, but they do. You know they do. They do what they want within reason. They sneak it around, but my advice for old Richard Allen is eat, and my advice for Kline is don't eat. They really need to take better care of themselves, or they're not going to last through this whole process of the next few years. They got to be able to last, to at least get a conviction. Jinx, you real bad. You're supposed to be getting the links. Jinx is still on the fat jokes. Awesome. Well, yeah, guys, so thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, we got a little disappointment, but, it's a long process, and it might turn out to be a good thing. It might just turn out to be a good thing. Most likely will, actually. Most likely will turn out to be good. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. He did that totally for the attorneys. They were like, spit on your shirt a little. So he spit on his shirt a little. They were like, look to the side and suck your gut in. That was a total post photo. They staged that to look as horrible as possible. But that's what good attorneys do. They lawyer. So that's what I mean, that they've got some great lawyering going on, and that's clear. Pretty clear. Charlotte's going to wrap it up. Charlotte's going to close out the show today. She says, all three of these utterly disgusting human beings have so many variables that attach them to the location crime digital. No one had greater knowledge of the location than GK. I feel he knew the earth. Yeah. All right. And Richard Allen was seen there and admitted being there. And Kline was seen there and admitted he was supposed to be there because he wasn't smart enough to say he wasn't supposed to be there. But in my opinion, allegedly, speculatively, hypothetically, and for educational reasons only, I would say that they all three were there, feet on the ground, and they all deserve everything they get. Yeah, Charlie. They did something to make him look more horrible. You know they did. They made him unbutton his little jumpsuit, slobber on the shirt or whatever. It looked kind of greasy, didn't it? Oh, it was disgusting. Yeah, they took several and they chose the most desperate looking one. You know. All right, guys, I'm calling it a day. I'll see you guys later tonight for the regular show at the regular time. Jinx is posting the links here. Please support us if you feel so inclined. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, jail is not Club Med. Awesome, awesome, Jen. That's the buy me a coffee where you can do a one time or you can become a member. And Jinx has also posted the Cash App for those of you with the one time deal. And and nobody says later. Have a good day, y'all. Jen says thank you, Prof, and thank you everyone for the laughs and the fat jokes. Exactly. Charlie says later, everybody, and I say later, everybody. Okay. And I'll see you guys later today if you happen to tune in. And hope it's a great day for you. It's bright and sunny here, so we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day.